Uh, Let me be really clear from the get-go. We don't need the Epstein files to get Trump the fuck out the White House. I hope they achieve justice for the victims. And if there's any men, women, whatever in there who have done terrible things to underage people or anybody without their consent, then they also need to get the fuck out of here. But we have never needed any more information to determine whether Donald Trump is a serial abuser, a serial assaulter, or a serial sexual harasser. We've proven all of the above. 18 women have come forward so far, credibly accusing Donald Trump of groping them inappropriately, sexually harassing them, straight up assaulting them in dressing rooms, in elevators, at Miss Universe competitions. He was the pageant owner of Miss Universe, and he admitted himself on the Howard Stern show. CNN released the recordings where he was talking about walking in their dressing rooms and being allowed to get away with that while these teenagers are naked. Several of those contestants came out later, credibly accusing him of assaulting them at the competition and talking about how shocking it was to have a grown-ass man walk into your dressing room when you're naked or half naked. That happened because he said it happened. Their allegations are not bullshit, but his team has always called these women liars and claimed that they're being paid to make all this shit up. He was found liable for raping E. Jean Carroll in a dressing room and had to pay out millions. He committed 34 felonies when he committed financial fraud to falsify documents proving that he paid hush money to a porn star to improve his chances in the 2016 election. That payment to Stormy Daniels, the porn star, $130,000. That's a significant chunk of what he earns as president. You know, not counting all the billions of dollars he's earned as president on the side because he funnels governmental budgets and governmental business into his personal businesses. I don't know if y'all noticed, but most of these women share a profile. Same hair, same look, same background. He claimed that E. Jean Carroll wasn't his type, but I disagree. We have a man who's liable for rape in the White House. We have a man who's been convicted 34 times for financial fraud in the White House. Some of y'all put him there. Some of y'all watching this, put him there. He's broken contracts and failed to pay out hundreds of people, leading to 3,500 lawsuits against him. All this leads me to a very obvious point that I have to make about the country we all live in that's elected this man twice. Not only do we hate women, but we idolize people who break the law and get away with it. People with the confidence that some of us don't have to boldly lie to cameras, lie to eyewitnesses, lie to the public as a whole. Deflect, deny, never retract, never apologize. That's the playbook he got back in the day from Roy Cohn. It's the playbook he rolls out to this day. And it always works. Trump disqualified himself from being president before he ran. I called it back then, and I'm still in disbelief that this has happened, that we've gotten to this place where this man represents us on the world stage. This shit is embarrassing. He represents us to every other country. This is irreparable damage that'll take more than one lifetime to repair. No matter what's inside the Epstein files, they cannot contain something that we don't already know about this man. They materially changed nothing about this situation. It was his best friend. He already said you knew. So I'm not making this up. This is not conjecture. Fuck is wrong with you? Fuck is wrong with us? How did we get to this point? You know it's a bad thing when I find myself fondly reminiscing on the Republicans we used to have. I mean, Donald Trump is not a Republican, but, you know, the actual Republicans that we used to have. I don't like either party. I'm fed up with talking about both parties. Major parties, that is. But this represents something else. We've gone past politics. We've gone past normal discourse and even normal levels of corruption. Previous presidents have been criminals too. War criminals at the very least. Almost all of them. But Donald Trump is the only former or sitting president to be convicted of criminal charges. Ever. He stands alone. And if I stand alone in being able to see this for what it is, a smokescreen that pretends that anything in some documents can make Donald Trump worse than he already is, then so be it. But I gotta call it like I see it. I'm tired, man. I'm tired of having to deal with this, to talk about this, to be around people who support this. Georgia went red in the last election. They voted for this bullshit. And those people are around me every day. It makes me sick to my stomach. But if there's any point you take away from this, we deserve Donald Trump. As a country, we deserve Donald Trump. This country's always been white supremacist, white nationalist. It's always been rife with financial crime. We've always validated and excused and failed to regulate financial crimes. And we've always hated women since day one. Patriarchy has a price, and we're paying it right now. So no matter what these files say when they finally drop, it changes nothing when it comes to Donald Trump. I'll catch y'all soon.